Hey, it's Holly again. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I wanted to know, are you drowning in debt or are you financially stable and comfortable with where you're at? I know I wanted to improve myself, but either way, whether you have a tremendous amount of debt or you have comfort with finances, we all can afford to have some more. You never know for those rainy days you don't expect. I, you know, I today's been a busy day for me today. We had adopted would three fur babies, doggies that were abused, abandoned, mistreated. So today was their day. I had to keep doing stuff and taking care of them. However, and then baking my husband's favorite dessert, so that anybody's welcome to come for dinner. However, what I'd like to ask you, if you're drowning in debt or you're financially stable, you can always afford to have more, because when you think about it, everything starts from here, our mind. Our mind controls everything you do in life. Seriously, your words, or I should start with, your words convert to your thoughts. Your thoughts become your actions. Then it becomes a serious habit, depending on what brings the mindset to where you're living your life. And then that becomes your everyday thinking and feeling and so forth. I mean, I've made bad choices in life in the past, and I could have just done stinking thinking and gone into a rabbit hole, and I keep seeing stuff to invite, but I didn't. I dusted off. I pouted for a while. It's human nature when people embezzle over 300,000 out of your bank. I was taking care of my mom, who was almost passed away with serious terminal cancer. So I'm prepping and taking care of her. Then my first grandchild was born 1 week later, and now I'm on top of doing that. So I wasn't paying attention because I trusted somebody, and he was at the helm with the bank account, unfortunately. But my point of it is we bring on everything. You can't blame other people, and there are a lot, and I always taught my children, when you point your finger at somebody, look where the other three fingers are facing. You got to be responsible for any and all of your actions. And the point where I'm getting at is that I dusted off, I moved on, and I looked, after real estate for 44 years and long days. I mean, 6, 7 days a week. I mean, I was never off, because if somebody sent me a message, I had a computer in my room, so I'd hear the email go off, and I'd go, oh, it could be 11:30 p.m. And I get up to go see what's going on, because I am proactive and I don't leave anybody hanging. As long as I can help, I definitely make certain I do what I can to help somebody else, because that's how I was raised, and that's exactly what I do in my life. So I kind of watched other people talk about this digital marketing thing. And as I've told you in the past, I didn't know what that was. To me, it was something to do with the internet. Okay, big deal. I learned how to use Amazon. Wow, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. However, but the point of the matter is, I didn't know anything about the internet as far as digital marketing or passive income. What is that? Pass you by? I've been there with, as I mentioned, getting embezzled. But where I'm going with this is, I watched other people. One earned, what did I say, 8,000 the first week, the second week, and just kept multiplying to 30K in 90 days. That is fabulous. Another one, he doesn't even disclose how much, but I know it's up there. Although they had an advantage, and it's nothing against them, that they were involved in digital marketing and knew what it was, and they may not have been tech savvy. However, they were much more tech savvy than me. Let me tell you, I didn't know diddly squat, as I've mentioned many, many times. But I learned, and I'm really proud of myself. I've learned some new programs that I've been applying, and I just love it. And I look back and I think to myself, I didn't even know they existed, but oh my gosh. Hi, Uncle Mike. I didn't know they existed, but yet I learned, and I taught myself. Plus the community and our phenomenal mentor, coach, and owner, who is 7 figures in 17 months. She shares all her wealth of knowledge and the mindset. As I mentioned in the beginning, what goes on inside here is what can make or break you. So you got to make a decision. Because I just absolutely am so thrilled that I did decide to move forward and do it. And I belly ached because my computer broke. I had to buy a new computer, and then I wasn't getting the assistance I thought I needed. But it's nobody else's responsibility. It's up to me, because having the ability, I went with the Legacy Builder program, which is $900. Payment plans, interest free, which is awesome. But I went with that one because I wanted the best. I knew you can upgrade, do 100, 300, 600, and 900, and you can upgrade. I just went for the whole kit and caboodle. I wanted to have it all, so I didn't have to redo anything again and learn. And now what I'm starting to learn, just beginning on this part, because the amount of training and the knowledge and the interactive live training that we do, I mean, all the time. So basically, I'm just blown away on how much I've learned, and I'm really happy. I lost my train of thought. I was starting to go someplace and I forgot, but I think that goes along with your age bracket. It happens. But I'm just so thankful I did join, and I did go for the best because of the 4 income streams. Oh, I was starting to tell you about what I'm learning now is that if I had a business, like I was active 40 something years in, hi Chris, hey baby, how are you? If I knew, if I was active in what I'm learning now with my real estate business, because you could actually take the Legacy program and implement it where it becomes interactive with your current business. In addition, for those that are like, let's say, affiliate marketing and network marketing, and you're selling products, whether it's lotion, lipstick, mascara, or whatever, you can actually use this program and you have a whole business built for you. And all you do is plug in what you need to about your specific business or product, in addition to what the Legacy Builder offers. So I'm just like so thrilled. I'm doing what I'm doing, and I have a couple of friends on here, and they know me. I'm not one that likes to be public speaking, right, Chris? I don't like that. However, I'm not intimidated by it. The only thing that's funky is seeing yourself looking at yourself on the camera. I mean, I see myself all day. That's the last thing I want to look at all day. But the point of the matter is, I found this system and program, hesitated, although I finally plugged in, I dug in, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to make it work. And some people will earn, instantly. With me, I didn't have the tech skills that I really do now. And in addition, I didn't know anything about passive income and all that other stuff. To me, it was just, as I said, internet stuff. And I figured at 72, I don't need to learn all this stuff now, but it's never too late to do anything. And I don't want to go out and stand and work for somebody else and come home with piddly squat by the end of the week, whether it's full-time or part-time, kill myself and put in all those hours and have somebody else control how much I'm able to earn, or be told what I should earn and what I shouldn't earn, and I shouldn't do this, I should do that. I don't need that kind of a boss. I just want to be myself, work at my pace, which I do, and I'm able to do all the things I want to do, which is fabulous, and I have no one else to blame if I mess up, because it's up to me. As I mentioned, what goes on here is your conscience. And that mind chatter, no, you can't do this. Oh, you got to pay this bill. You got to do that. Everything gets in your way. They're obstacles. And then that sends the message out to your superconscious. And then when you're sleeping, you're above superconscious. They all kind of twine together. So I've programmed my mind to do anything I want to. And guess what? I am going to succeed. Have I earned 6 figures yet? No. I'm basically new. I had all these obstacles in my way. However, that's excuses. So I just keep plugging. And I don't look at a bank account. I don't pay any attention to that. I just focus on doing what's going to make me get better, improve my income so that I have a legacy to leave my family and my children. And that, and also fill up my bucket list. I'm supposed to go to Italy with one of my girlfriends in a few months. So I got to put away for that too. And I intend to do everything I want to do because we never know when that hourglass is over. No one has that. And when you send messages because you're thinking negative thoughts, you send it out to the universe, guess what? That comes back to you tenfold. However, when you start to think the right way, positive, and send those messages out to the universe, you get phenomenal wealth and growth. Not just wealth financially, but wealth from within, all the way throughout, including your bank account. So I know there's a lot of people out there. I mean, seriously, getting back to the beginning, are you struggling financially? Or are you just so comfortable you don't need any more? Or wouldn't some more income be a benefit to you? I mean, it's up to you. Hi, Tamara, another friend. But anyway, it's all up to you. So my theory is I'm going to do the best, and I know I will be a six-figure. My goal is to be seven figures in 3 years. I broke it down, and I know what I need to do each and every day. And I'm also the type of person that helps people when they need it, because we're all in this together. In this world, we're all sharing the same space and air. So isn't it best to get along and help each other? My motto when I was in real estate is our family helping yours. And I stuck by that. And I did very, very well. And anyone that's watching or paying attention to what, hi Tom, what's going on now, that knows me for doing all those decades of real estate, they know I was one that would definitely step to the plate and help anybody at any given point in time, because that's what we're supposed to do in life. I see too many snooty people that think they're better than you. That's not true. Nobody's better than you. You are you. They are them. And, we all have to cohabitate in this world together. So isn't it best to get along better? So that's why my main thing was why I wanted to join, and I went for the best. And they have payment plans, interest-free. Although, if you want to start out small with the 100 and just escalate upgrade within 30 days, you can do that too. Because how it works is if somebody buys my platform, my program, it's master resale rights. So you own it. Although you have 30,000+ people helping, and a phenomenal leader that shares everything and doesn't charge for that. She doesn't have to do that. She could sell you the program and then you're on your own, in real estate, it was, here's the phone, you're on your own. So I get that, but she doesn't do that. She shares all her knowledge and her wealth and her highs, her lows, her ups or downs, so that we don't have to repeat some of the process that she went through in her learning stages. So that kind of builds a momentum faster for me and for many, many others. And plus the community, we're all like-minded people. We help each other. And that's a benefit to everybody. So that's why I went for the 900. Although you can upgrade, but how it works is when somebody purchases mine and they buy the 900, I get that 100% in my bank, and that's mine, because master resale rights allows you to do that. You could do that with your business or your products I mentioned earlier. However, let's say somebody purchases a $100 plan and one of their buyers buys in for 900 for the better plan. You have 30 days to upgrade and pay the difference, so you get to keep that entire $900. That's how it pretty much works. I'm keeping it simple, and the next time I go on, excuse me, once I figure out how to flip this screen on TikTok, I stink at that. I'm still learning. That part of technology I haven't learned. I just learned I can put captions on something. That's something new. And that was exciting because I see everybody else do captions and I couldn't figure it out. But I did. Yesterday I was determined. But So you have the option to upgrade if you want or start lower. Why wouldn't you want to start lower? I mean, to me, that's hands down, this is the best, and it's a no-brainer. You just plug in, you've got the best of the both worlds. You can upgrade. You've got the training that's available to you at all the time. So if you have a question, it's like going in the universe. Instead, here you go to the community and you ask a question. You get about 60, 70, 80 to 100 people answering your question. I mean, I've never had that. In real estate, everybody used to hover over their desk because they didn't want anybody to steal their customers or their clients. I mean, to me, I could care less because I really excelled and I did well. And I would give stuff to people to help them get started so they could feel that, oh my gosh, this is awesome. So in this business, what I'm doing is we're not competing with one another. You have 5 billion people out there. I'm not going to get even 1% of that. That's 50 million people as customers. However, there's enough for everybody. And we are still growing in this industry, but digital marketing is not going away. So this is the wave. I mean, think about Amazon. Do you call them and say, oh, by the way, I want to buy that chair and lounge and so forth? What's it like? They're not going to answer the phone for that garbage. You buy it. You don't like it? Diddly. But you don't call them because they don't have the time for that. In this business, when you invest in yourself, it is your business. The difference, though, between Amazon and what we do, we help each other. That's the best. Hi, Amy Jansen. But that's the best. That's why I love this program. There's no restrictions on me. I could do what I want to do when I want to do. And as I told you, my goal is I'm hitting 7 figures. I have a target time frame and I plug in, I do what I learn. And if I don't know something, I ask. And if I still need more help, I'll Google it right away because, the internet, everybody uses that, I mean, have you ever noticed when you're talking to somebody, all of a sudden you get all these things from Google going on, whether it's Facebook or something, about what you were just thinking about or talking about. To me, that's kind of creepy, but why not ride the wave, make money, and build yourself? Honestly, it's no brainer. And for those that are working 2 multi-jobs or moms and dads that no longer can be home because they have to go to work. I mean, you got recurring bills. Why not have a recurring income? That's how I look at it. But, I feel for those families. I wish this was around when I was raising my children, but I used to take them with me to the office, coloring book, crayons, sit and yakety yak with them. Or if I had to go home during a contract, to meet them after school, I tell my clients, oh, I got another client I have to meet, blah, blah. I didn't tell them because customers didn't care. They don't want to know you're going home. To them, that's insulting. But I love this business because I do it when I want, where I want, anytime I want. It's my time. And it's what I put in is what I'm going to get back. Just like when you send messages up to that universe, make sure they're healthy and positive because you're going to get loaded with return. So send out positive thoughts, think positive things before you go to sleep at night because it works on your subconscious to your superconscious. So, but I'm a firm believer in that. And, be honest with people. Don't BS them. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I didn't curse. But all I'm saying is that's why I joined this. And to me, it's like, seriously, I didn't want to go stand on my feet all day long or look at these people with 2 jobs and they're still not making ends meet. How about seniors? A lot of seniors are going through health issues. There's no restriction. You can work from home and you have the support of the entire community and everybody in it. So you're not going to sink. You're going to swim. That's life. However, if you have health concerns, this is ideal for you too. I mean, I had a hard time. I worked in a warehouse company, that sells food. I won't say names, but their floor was so hard and I was 7 hours on my feet. I got peripheral, I didn't even know what that was, peripheral neuropathy where the nerve endings die in your toes. It doesn't go away. And it can hurt. However, I'm not doing that again. I was retired. I just needed to get more supplemental income. And this is great for people that don't want to continue doing what they're doing, although they can't quit. But if you build this business the right way, you can go tell your boss you're fired and be your own CEO in your own business with your investing in yourself. I mean, that's what I believe in. I don't do any of this crypto and all that other stuff. Maybe it's good, I don't know. But if anybody I'm going to invest in, it's me, because I trust me, I know me, and I love myself, but I'm not an egotistical person. So basically, I just wanted to mention that. I'm prepping dinner. It's that time of the night, and I got to give the doggies a bath and then have dinner. So, you know, it is what, 5 something here Eastern Standard Time. I will be back tomorrow, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, and probably, if I could figure out how to flip the dumb screen on the phone without losing somebody, I will definitely go over all the different things, because I mentioned to you in the beginning about how with the Legacy Builder program, you are you get trained how to put, or not trained, taught, you know, with people to, you know, learning all those things, and you can build your own business or your products. But there's also over 200 programs and interactive live support teaching you and showing you how to master your business, your products, and this. I mean, is there anything out there that you can really say that can deliver all of this at the same time? It's up to you. Remember what goes on in here, that 5-6 inches between here, that can make or break you. So start thinking, yes, I can do this. You'll get the support, and we all help each other. Hi, Silvio. We all help each other out, and you build, you get better. You know, if you mess something up, what? You know, this isn't back in elementary school where you're put in the corner. You're an adult, and you can do this. And students with those hefty duty student loans, this is great to go crush your debt. I mean, 2 hours a day, 100% profit, fully automated. I have to bug nobody. I do my space and time when I feel like it, and I don't have to bother my family. I don't have to bother my friends. Whereas so many other kinds of businesses, you do. You have to, you know, build an upline, a downline, an overline, whatever you want to call it. But here, you're not. You're independent. However, you're not alone. You have the support of over 30,000 people. And let me tell you, the community, when I joined maybe 2 months ago, it was 22,000 people. Now it's about 31,000. That's how fast. And if anybody's interested, we're having another free webinar that if you'd like to go to, will be on this Friday. And the value of just listening to what she offers. Usually every time she does a webinar, 100 to 500 people join like that, because it's so strong and so valid. And so if anybody would like to get the opportunity for a free webinar, just go to my site, put in your email, and you will get a copy of the blueprint. And then right after, you'll get another email inviting you to the free webinar. We do free webinars every single week. And when you're a member, you don't have to go to the replay. You can go to the actual thing. Or you do either or. If you don't have the time, you can make time and go to the replay. Sometimes I can't do some stuff and I replay. But what I do is I absorb like a sponge the knowledge that I'm learning and applying it. And is it golden? Oh, there's sometimes I mess up and then I get peed at something because that took me twice as long. But we all have obstacles. Just get through it. Move on. Focus on what you want in the end. And that's the most important. Focus over here. Don't go, life doesn't go through the rearview mirror. You'll crash and burn. You have to look forward through the windshield and just keep building yourself and making yourself better. But remember, what goes on here controls you. Get out of the bad habits. I mean, I smoked cigarettes for 40 something years. That was the worst, but I didn't subconsciously, I didn't want to quit. I wasn't in the mood yet. I knew all the bad stuff that it did to you. Hi, Tina. And Roy, hi, and Glenn. I knew all the bad stuff, but I wasn't ready. However, I watched this plan for almost a month before I made the final decision and went forward. And I'm thrilled I did, because I believe in me, and I'm going to hit that 6-figure and eventually hit the 7-figure. And I'm not going to be talking years and years and years, because I'm programming my mind, sending out to the universe what I want to do in life and what I want to be. And when you throw out good vibes, you receive it tenfold. What is that? You reap what you sow. I sow healthy, happy, positive thoughts, and that's what I receive back. Anyway, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask before I hop off, because I made this delicious cake. Hi, Mrs. Del Mazo. I think that's how I'm pronouncing it right, but made this delicious cake. Oh my gosh. My husband's favorite, and you don't have to bake it. I like that even better, especially in hot, humid Florida. And who wants to turn an oven on? I don't. And I'm a great cook. I just not in the mood to cook. So I made a nice cake. If I had a picture of it, I'd show it to you, but then I'd have to reverse my camera, and I don't know how to do that yet. But anyway, before I hop off, does anybody have any questions? If you're interested, please put a 1 in the comments, and definitely go to my site and put your email in. That's free. I'm not going to bug you. Hi, Eduardo. I'm not going to bother you, because I don't have to go after people. I attract perfect buyers for me because we connect similarities in our lives. But I don't go after anybody. I don't call anybody. I don't do it. There's no reason to, because attraction marketing, and you're taught how to do that the right way, the healthy way, and not bug the daylights out of people. I mean, that's what I didn't like about some of the network or affiliate marketing. You had to always get new people, upline, downline, overline, Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be bothering people and asking them to join and do something that they don't want to. Hey, each can make your own decision. But once again, back to the beginning. Are you drowning in debt, or are you so well off you don't care? Well, how about the thought of building better legacy for your own family? Because we're not all here, all we take with us is our heart and soul, our memories. And that's it. Everything gets left behind. We all buy stuff. And then guess what? When you get older, you get rid of stuff, and then nobody wants your stuff. You think it's of value, but it's garbage to other people. It's all in the eyes of the beholder. But anyway, if no one has any questions, what, everybody's scaredy cat? Nobody can talk? Rock, buck, buck, buck. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow around the same time. Usually it's between 4:30 and 5. And, seriously, if you have a question, please go to my bio, to my site, put in your email, cost you nothing. And as I said, I'm not going to bug you. And think about the webinar, earn 10K within, I think it was earn 10K within 60 days. And you're taught every single ingredient for that success. And there are in the community well over 1,000 6-figure income earners in less than a year. There are also, 7-figure income earners. And that also, like the owner, 17 months. Others are heading there. Some of them are up to $800,000, $900,000 and started 11 months ago. So it's real. It does happen. People may complain and say, oh, it's not real. Those are people that are frustrated and they don't have the mindset to do it the right way for anything. So, the finger pointer I told you, where's the other 3 facing? Similar to that. But anyway, if anybody has questions, feel free, ask. Otherwise, I'm going to hop off and I will see you all tomorrow. And enjoy the rest of your evening. I look forward to seeing you again. But go to my site, put in your email. You may find it quite surprising and end up loving it. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.